Hi, good morning. So today we are doing another What I Eat in a Day on Weight Watchers. I am on the green plan, like my pajama shirt right now. And I have 30 points a day. So this is going to be a little bit complicated because my brother and sister-in-law are in from out of town. They're here, they live in Texas and they're here in California. For almost a week. And anyway, so where they are sleeping and staying, and they like to sleep in for sure, is I'm going to try not to wake them up for breakfast or because I have to make something in the crock pot for my lunch. So I'll probably do a voiceover to show you about what's going into the crock pot and stuff, but I'm going to try to do my best to be respectful of the fact that they like to sleep in, but also still feed myself because I'm really hungry and I'm just here in the workroom being hungry, but I think I need to feed myself because I'm really hungry, really hungry. Well, hopefully I made the quietest breakfast I could. So this is just an apple, obviously 0 points. And then I just made like a peanut butter sandwich because I figure maybe if it was just like regular not toasted bread that it wouldn't pop up and stuff. So hopefully this was the quietest breakfast I could make. But the bread is the 45 calorie bread that the Fit and Active one that I get from Aldi's. So for both pieces it's 2 points, so 1 point each, and then just a point's worth of peanut butter. So 3 points for breakfast. Okay, so after I made breakfast, I just threw some things that I just had in my fridge into the crock pot. So I was making salsa chicken because I wanted to try to make like taquitos or flautas or something like that because generally I'll always have some chicken, some seasoning, like some salsa or anything, and then tortillas. And so I put some salsa in the bottom along with some of this chipotle sauce. Now this chipotle sauce is pretty spicy, and I find that some of the medium salt or some salsas can be kind of bland for salsa chicken, so I'm hoping it'll liven it up. By the way, you didn't see me. After I touched the chicken, I did wash my hands, I promise. Yeah, so and then there it is, all cut up. So I cooked it on high for about 4 hours. I wish maybe a little less, and I measured it out. I wish it was a little bit more shredded, but that's okay and tender. So I just kind of zeroed it out so I could weigh out how much I was going to use because on the green plan, this will actually cost points for the chicken. And then these are the tortillas I'm going to use. I believe it is 3 points for 2 of those tortillas. They're pretty thin. Thin tortillas. So I have some parchment paper down. Oh, and those are just reduced fat cheddar cheese because I just wanted to kind of make these like nice and melty and cheesy. So I'm just sprinkling it on there. I already measured it and I believe that this is 3 points worth of cheese, but I didn't use all of it and I think I just ended up using around 2 points worth of the reduced fat cheddar. And with cheese, I highly, highly, highly recommend weighing cheese out instead of measuring because personally I find I could actually get more cheese if I measure it or if I weigh it versus measuring it because I think on the package it usually says like 1 serving is a quarter cup. Well, a quarter cup is tiny. But sometimes it's a different measurement. So now I just have the chicken with the salsa and the chipotle sauce that I'm just adding it. Then I'm going to top it off with some more shredded cheese because the chicken is so juicy. The cheese totally stuck to my fingers, but I'm just using the cheese for this. So I just didn't care about double dipping. And then I tried to roll it, so I am notoriously bad at being messy with Mexican food. So that's what I was trying to do. And yeah, my hands are kind of cheesy, but so I sprayed the top of this because I really, really wanted to try to get it crunchy when I baked it. And here it is baked. So I totally burnt it. I did it at, I think it was 425 for 15 minutes. And that was way too long. And then I also have
some of my frozen grapes with sugar-free jello that I had for lunch, and these are amazing.
Hey, I am finally showered and back in my workroom in the couch in the closet. And I just finished my snack, so I thought I would have a little chat with you. With you guys. So sorry. Let's talk about lunch first. So lunch, I actually thought the flavor was really, really good. So the chipotle sauce that you guys saw me use on it was just something Eric actually randomly found, because I don't think it either has like 0 carbs or 1 carb or something. And I think it's 0 points and it's only 5 calories. So I just squirted a little bit in, but it's a little bit like, has a little bit of like zing to it. So when the first time I tried cooking with it, I put way too much on and it was like a little bit too intense. But I thought that mixing in that chipotle flavor with the jarred salsa, which is like, everybody knows like salsa chicken is pretty simple and pretty like standard and things like that, that it would just kind of liven it up, because sometimes salsa chicken is good, but sometimes I feel like it could be a little bit bland, and it totally did. The flavor was great, the cheese was great. The only thing is that for my lunch is I definitely left it in too long in the oven, and it got it was like really, really, really crispy, where I think I would probably, maybe I would check it after like 10 minutes or something. But it is nice to have something crispy, but I think it was like a little bit more on the burnt section, and I like my vegetables burnt or charred. Don't know what the difference is. Seems like the same thing to me. But Mexican food, not feeling that quite as much. But it was really good. I've had a really low points day on purpose, and I do want to say, so I'm really sorry if this video was it was a little bit crazier or not like as smooth as usually what I try to do. I mean, I'm not going to kid myself, right? Like, none of these videos are super polished or anything like this. But it's just been a little chaotic in a super, super good way, because I am an early riser. I am a morning person. I always have been, probably always will be a morning person. But my brother and sister-in-law definitely are not, and they're on vacation, so they were like sleeping in, which is totally great. Like, I'm so glad that they're able to do that. So I was trying to be like as quiet as possible. That's why I did the voiceover things and stuff, because I was trying not to disturb them, but because they're sleeping in an area where you could kind of like still hear things a little bit more. So I was just trying to be as respectful as possible. So sorry if this video was a little bit weird. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of chat with you about where I'm at in my Weight Watchers or weight loss journey, because there have been a lot of like unexpected like social things happening all at the same time. So like, we went up to Washington, and then my brother came down for like a surprise visit, and he's here for like a while, which is awesome. Then we thought that my niece wasn't going to go to her softball tournament down here, but then it turns out she is going to go, because they're driving instead of flying, or excuse me, something like that. And then we have podcast Nostalgia that we absolutely love. They're a Disney podcast, and they're totally awesome, and they're actually like, and to make a long story short, Eric and I met kind of through that both listening to the podcast Nostalgia. And so they're having some special events in the beginning of March at Disneyland that like you get tickets to, and there's like a special breakfast, and then we get to go on Peter Pan before the park openings, and then I don't know, there's basically just a whole lot of things. Oh, and we're having dinner tonight with a friend and things like that. So there's for whatever reason, all of a sudden it seems like now like there's a lot of social things happening and just a lot of fun events happening. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, that you know that I tend to stress out a little bit. No, not a little bit. I stress out a lot when my routine gets upset in any way, or I can't like do my normal routine and my normal things, and I stress out a lot. And being on Weight Watchers or trying to lose weight, I have in a sense tried to make my lifestyle fit into my diet instead of having my diet fit into my lifestyle. And personally, I think Weight Watchers is a diet where I can make fit into my lifestyle that I have. And I think I am just going to start using some more of those tools that they have, because I want to participate in a lot of these things and I want to enjoy them. And I would just put too much stress and pressure on myself previously, like when we were going and doing different things, or honestly it was a lot of like whenever we would go drive up to visit Eric's family in Washington, and they're so supportive and they would make it easy, but I would just freak out for no reason. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not have, I'm going to try my best not to change my life in order to keep the diet, like in major ways. Obviously, diet is you're changing your life. But meaning, for example, today. So today we are going to Chick-fil-A with, I'm pretty sure we're going to Chick-fil-A. I'm like 90% positive that we're going to Chick-fil-A. We're just going to meet for dinner, and she's a really sweet friend, and she, like, so we make travel bags, and like clear travel bags, so they're easy like for airports and stuff like that. And we like recognize the name and address of our friend who bought them for us, and we're like, what? Why did you, why did you do this? You just live like not too far from us and stuff. So we're just meeting up somewhere halfway, and there's a Chick-fil-A there, so that'll just be easy for dinner. So we're going to like give her the bags, and because we're like, hey, don't even worry about it, we'll just make it for you and give it to you. But it was nice support. And anyways, and so we're meeting there, and so we're going to Chick-fil-A, and it's like, in Chick-fil-A, honestly, I very, very much could easily make it fit into my points. But I want a sandwich and I want a small order of fries. And that is 23 points. And I have 20 points left in a day. And I ate pretty low, but not super low. No, I had 3 points for my breakfast and I had 7 points for my lunch. So that's 10 points. So if I ate the chicken sandwich, which I want, and the french fries, which I also want, that would be 33 out of 30 points. Now, that is fine. Technically, I could go into my weeklies and stuff like that. But what I did instead, or what I'm doing, is that I went on a long walk in the morning with my mom. It was great because she's trying to like get more steps in, and she's doing great with walking. And so it's like our off day for running. And so I was like, you know what? I will walk for a long time. So we got up early, like, I think we were out the door at like 6:30. And we walked for maybe like 45 minutes just around our neighborhood, and just like talking and walking around and getting our steps in. And then I think I'm probably going to try my best to get in another 30-minute walk before we go and meet her for dinner. And between those two, I should have enough fit points for today to cover my extra 3 points. So that's kind of the example of just my new philosophy and what I'm trying to do. It's like I'm just trying, like, I'm upping my exercise, so I feel like I'm still doing Weight Watchers. But if I'm out and about and I want a chicken sandwich and some french fries, I'm just going to have it, at least now. This is just where I'm at now. who knows if it'll stay the same, who knows. But I'm just, I don't know. It's just nice not to feel stressed about it, you know, because I want to really focus this year on not being stressed out about different things and just kind of like enjoying the process. And I have been enjoying the process of Weight Watchers, because it has given me, I feel like Weight Watchers, beyond the whole like weight loss and all the benefits of losing 76, I don't know, something around there, pounds, it has given me such an intense joy of cooking, and I am in the process of learning how to cook healthy foods that I like, that are just like easy staples, and I feel like that's so valuable. That's just so valuable. And so even though I still have quite a bit of weight to lose, because I'm 5'3", you know, 5'3", and I think my last weigh-in was like 177. I'm looking over there. And so I'm still definitely in the obese category, you know, but like I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising, and if it just takes longer but I'm not stressing out about it, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's just where I just wanted to kind of tell you my mindset and things, because you're going to see me you might see me occasionally eat more unhealthy things, but that's just where I am. I'm upping my, I think what I'm doing is I want to up the consistency of exercise that I'm doing. Maybe not the intensity, but the consistency of it, and just the time spent on, just because it's so nice. I love walking around our neighborhood and listening to a podcast, or talking to my mom or my dad or my husband or whoever is going out, and just chit-chatting, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm daydreaming that I have a dog that I could walk. We don't have a dog, we can't afford a dog, but that's my dream. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know, I just hope that you guys can stick with me. I definitely am still going to be trying new recipes and all these different things, but just right now, at least maybe for the next upcoming weeks, my life isn't super regimented and planned, because we have a lot of up in the air things, and I'm kind of just focusing on being as healthy as I can, sticking to Weight Watchers as much as I can, while also enjoying the time that I have with like my brother and sister-in-law, who I don't get to see very often because they live far away, with my niece and my other sister-in-law, and just trying to enjoy life. Whoa, this has been a longer snack chat. Alright, so I guess I will see you guys at Chick-fil-A. Alright, I did end up getting the fries and the chicken sandwich, so it's a lot of points, but I did do a lot of walking to make up for it. Back home now. Chick-fil-A was awesome as usual. It was a lot of points, but I did a lot of walking, so not gonna worry about that so much. And it was so lovely. We got to catch up with our friend that we haven't seen in a while, and got to use gift cards, which is always, gift cards are my favorite. I love gift cards. Amazon is my favorite because I could buy books, but anyway, gift cards are the best. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, we're being so social right now, which is just very unlike us. We're generally very homebody people, but hopefully maybe some of these videos where we're a little bit busier and maybe not able to plan our meals quite so well as we typically do, maybe that's more relatable for you guys. What do you guys have, like a pretty set routine, or do you guys like go out and do stuff more? Because I know I'm an extreme homebody, so I don't know if there's any other homebodies out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your Weight Watchers journey, or weight loss, or health, or just life is going very well right now. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.